Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Downside Up. Thank you for your patience as we got set up. As some of you know, we had a complete reinstall of Windows last week, and I've had to remake all my scenes. There's lots of like little adjusting to get everything sitting in the right places and text adjustments, and it might look a little bit different this week, but all the info is there, and that's the important thing. Before we go around and say hello to these wonderful people around the table with us, please take a moment to check out the following announcements, including our social links. Check out our Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. There's no such thing as social distancing, simply distant socializing, and these are the tools to do it with. So head on over to Discord. We'll talk TTRPGs and all sorts of other wonderful things with you. It's a great community in which you are welcome, so long as you are a person willing to abide by our code of conduct. Which basically means don't be a dick, but really, really legalese and long written. Well, not even legalese, just like really identified what we consider.
Here are the ways you can be a dick. Don't do it.
Exactly, yeah. Also, check out our Twitter if you want to get into a game. You don't send me a DM, simply use the sign up command and go and find our sign up sheet where you can fill in your availability. It's very new, so we're still kind of browning it out and testing it. So yeah, I'm not 90% sure this is the final version. Tapping wood. But go and do that. There's an option to self-identify as well to help us cast equitably and responsibly. We appreciate you taking the time to do it. Also, check out our sponsors. We are sponsored primarily in this stream by Mage Hand Press. Mage Hand Press, our longest running sponsor, will be playing their Feywild expansion, the Fey Folio. That is in Mackenzie's hands is their Dark Matter expansion, which is D&D in space. Or 5e in space, I should say. Wonderful expansions for 5e. Go and check out their website. At the moment, they've got 25% off on all of their products. Yeah, sorry, Zinx. Plenty of info here. Check out the Deck of Many too. The Deck of Many is a stream reward today. You can donate to have us draw from the Deck of Many things. Would we throw this at new players? Of course we would. So there is those. They're very pretty. Also on Thursdays at 6 p.m. EDT, we play the Humblewood, which is their setting for 5e. Small woodland creatures trying to stop the forest from burning down. Also, check out Hero Forge. The stream before this one, in the stream before this one, you will have seen me creating Friday, who is my character in this game. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll probably add it to the Be Right Back screen at some point while we're live. Also, check out the new color tool, by the way. They print out all of these minis in colored resin. This isn't painted. This is a colored resin mini. And I can't wait to see how some of the ones... We might print out like the version of me or something like that. I don't know. I really like how they look digitally. New overlay text? Yeah, possibly. I may have looked at the old overlay text and seen that they'd updated the license information to make it no longer commercial use. So, yes, new text. Also, check out... Who have I done? Mage Hand Press, Many, Hero Forge, Dungeon Fog! Check out Dungeon Fog, our latest sponsor. All of your map making needs are suited there. Download, share on VTTs, or print fully comprehensive, beautiful maps. As you add details to the maps, details get uploaded into your DM tools as well. So your notes already include the elements that you've added. If you like the look of their free tools, feel free to check out their premium tools with a 10% discount using our special code, Scratticus. Let's go around and say hello to everyone. I'm going to hand over to Mackenzie. Oh, hi, Mac.
Oh, hi. I'm trying to get it so my mic's not in my face anymore, but we're gonna try. Anyways, what's up, y'all? I'm Mackenzie Lane Day on Twitter. I'm an independent TTRPG content creator, so you can see me doing a myriad of things as like writing for D&D Beyond, or working with Matt Colville over at MCDM, and most recently announced as one of the players on Gilding Light for the upcoming fantasy campaign Zaira, DM'd by the wonderful, wonderful Alice. I am so excited. The trailer is out now. There's a shortened trailer that I made. I worked with Alice to make, and then there is the long, full, beautiful trailer as created by producer Travis from WebDM. Both are amazing. I'm so excited for the game. Friday cannot come soon enough. But for now, I will be your dungeon master and archfey benevolent thing for the next 3 hours. So that's exciting. Let's go around and say hi to everyone and see who they're playing. Let's start with the wonderful HTT Paladin. Oh, hi.
Hi there. I'm HT Paladin. Tonight I'm playing Flus, the Aarakocra Bard. I'm the co-director for the Islands of Sina Una, and I'm happy to be here.
Who do you play?
That's the first thing I said, Mackenzie.
Okay, cool. That's not the order I'm used to. It's okay. Next, go down to Nuya. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. My name is Nuya. I have nothing interesting going on, but I am playing an Undyne Dryad named by... this is going really well. Baha.
It's good. It's okay. I completely zoned out and blanked during Paladin's intro, so, this is fine. Next, let's go around to Ben Sanderfelder. Oh, hi.
Hello. I'm Ben. I'm a kind of indie tabletop RPG developer. Tonight, I'm going to be playing Lander Bright's Human Cleric.
Yay. Oh, yeah, I don't think we've had a cleric yet, so this is going to be fun.
Oh.
And last but certainly not least, Scratticus. We know who you are, but who are you playing?
Today I'll be playing Friday, the ever so slightly confused looking, usually angry or done, half-orc, Azorius guard from Ravnica, not used to the Feywild, wants to go home, wants to just fix things and restore law and order, and that is not what the Feywild's about, and I'm in trouble.
Yeah, seems legit. Is there anything else anyone would like to say or mention or do before we jump right back into the wonderful wily Feywild? Are we all good? Okay, let's go. So last we left off, the Friday, the wonderful and straight-laced and generally confused half-orc had been pulled into the Feywild by some mysterious force. Which she has now come to realize might have something to do with the Fey Sovereign, the Queen of the Feywild. After battling different shadows and meeting varying different people who have helped her and sometimes hindered her on her quest to return home, she has started to piece together a small clock. Because in this version of the Feywild, time and space are one and the same. In order to find your way somewhere, you have to have a clock. When you move, time shifts with you, and if time is broken, so is the way back home. As of now, Friday has fixed a majority of the clock, her most recent escapades leading her to the bowels of Starlight City, the Feywild metropolitan hub. Her escapades led her to teaming up with the Aarakocra Bard Flus, who has also been sent on a mysterious errand to watch out for Friday, though for reasons neither of them are quite aware of. Last week, they I just blanked on a word. They invaded? Sure, infiltrated, that's the word. Infiltrated a gala, caused some absolute effing chaos, and were generally bad thieves. But they did steal the thing they came for, so they weren't that bad.
I stole it. It might not have been elegant. There may have been no stealth involved whatsoever. I may have blatantly walked up to someone in the middle of the room and taken the thing from their neck, but that is still thieving.
Oh,
you can't take this from
crime.
me.
It's baby's first crime. So yeah, you did a crime, and then you tried to mess with time by winding the clock, and that backfired massively, and it ended with you and Flus getting arrested. And that's where we pick up today, getting arrested. Flus, Friday, can y'all roll me Constitution saving throws?
I wish no.
Ah, darn, that's an automatic fail.
4? What does a 4 get me?
Roll 20, please. Scrat, did you roll?
No. Sorry, I
roll me a Constitution.
I thought you just said Flus. I missed you saying Friday. My bad.
Well, we're off to a great start today. This is fine. Let's see.
I have my character sheet open. This is fine. I was adding Friday to the break screen. So there'll be a mini Friday when we take a break.
Aww.
In full color. Con save?
I'm so excited. Yeah, con save.
No whammies.
No whammies. Okay. So it's a bit of an interesting feeling when you well, right after the guards show up, it's like that feeling you got, and Friday, you're kind of familiar with this feeling, which I think is why you're able to essentially withstand it. It's that feeling, that pull behind your gut where your stomach like feels like it's left behind after you've gone on a big drop on a roller coaster, and the world around you kind of goes fuzzy. Floos, this kind of knocks you out. Part of the Feywild is, and part of their arresting process is they like to make sure that no one essentially knows where this prison is, because Fey are tricksy folk and it's complicated. So they teleport you, and Friday, you kind of feel your vision go a little blurry, but you're able to sort of hang on. You watch as a couple guards catch Floos very gently and sort of just go, all right, I guess this one's out. Pop the bird on a stretcher, and then carry him down these sort of tall obsidian-looking halls, almost reflectively polished. As you kind of look around, you see you're standing on like a teleportation circle with the guards sort of flanking you, and you can see sort of along these hallways and there aren't traditional like bars that you'd see on a normal jail cell. These are more shimmering, almost like shimmering fields of purple and pink and white. And inside of them, you can see a couple of amorphous shadows moving. A guard next to you sort of goes, miss,
Yes.
I think I'm gonna need your pointy things.
Will I be receiving a receipt for my items?
No, you're a prisoner.
I believe it's customary for prisoners to receive a receipt so that when they are put on parole or bail, they can check they have all their items.
What's parole?
Fine. Be careful. Al, dear friend. I passed them the halberd.
Oh boy, this guy. Oh, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot Al, but I forgot Al. He takes the halberd, and you can see his expression like this. He's like a tall, like he's a beefy elf. He is broad-shouldered, like stands almost the exact same height. And he takes out, and he's just like, you can see his eyes go. Whoa. Hello. It's why is your halberd talk? What, can you hear it?
It's sentient. Sentient halberd.
Why?
As such, I believe that Al is probably not under arrest, so please make sure that he's treated well for when I collect him on the way out.
You could. I don't think it's tough. Here, take it back, please.
Why, thank you. My sword is also sentient. Is that also going to be a problem?
Roll me a persuasion check.
I don't think I'm persuading anyone. They're making all the decisions around here.
I just want to see. It's more of to see if this goes badly rather than to see if it goes well. It goes fine. Yeah, okay. Do you have any things that don't talk on you? I'm supposed to take those, and now I kind of feel useless, so can you just...
I don't have a lot, and I like sort of like do the pat my pockets. I have a guardsman issued dagger. Is that good enough?
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah?
That's good. That's
Okay.
good. Just give me it, please. I
Thank you.
feel useless, and the guards are making fun of me already. Just please give me something.
I appreciate you. I think you're doing a good job.
Hey, thank you. It's
It's
been a
tough
long
being
century.
It's tough being a guardsman. Tough. People don't appreciate what you have to go through.
They really don't. Like, this is so hard. I'm tired of knocking people out. Do you know how much energy it takes to like try and knock people out?
I
It's
do.
just
I do.
tiring.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. So I'm gonna put this away because it's kind of my job, but like, I'll walk you down to like where I'm supposed to put you.
Do you need to cuff me or anything, or?
Nah, they're not really big on that. It's more like it's more like well, that's why like your friend was knocked out. We don't. It's just more if you can get out, then we don't really come after you. A lot of Fae end up getting out. This is just more like a holding cell, holding place. Yeah.
So should I? So I'm new to this place. Should I actively try and get out? Is that something I should do?
I mean, it's. Yeah, I mean, look, we're gonna try and stop you. And as he goes, he kind of just like starts like gently patting you on the shoulder and like guiding you down the
I'm
hall.
walking. I'm walking and talking.
Yep.
But wherever they guide me.
Yep, we're walking and
I'm being
walking
the
and
like
talking.
most easiest going. Like I've been in this guy's shoes. It's not his fucking fault. Okay,
Yeah.
so like Friday is the
He's so
easiest going
tired.
prisoner
Yeah.
you have ever had. She is completely abiding by whatever they say.
Yeah. I mean, like, look, it's my job to like stop you. So, I mean, I'm not supposed to encourage you to like escape, but I mean, if you do get out, then we aren't gonna go after you because it's just too much paperwork, you know?
Yeah.
And like,
Oh yeah, totally. Oh,
and
paperwork.
yeah, I know it's so awful. It's just so tiring, and I haven't gotten my glasses back yet because I broke them on the last mission, and it's just really hard, and I don't want to do that paperwork. So just try not to break out, or if you do, just like make sure no one really notices, or you just make it out cleanly, so I don't have to do anything. Because honestly, I need.
Don't
a
break
nap.
anything. Don't dismantle anything.
Just try if
Yeah.
you can polish the cell before you leave. That would be great.
Yep.
Because I'm on janitorial duty this week, and I really don't want to deal with that.
Oh, don't worry. I won't leave you anything nasty in the bucket.
Okay. Thank you. Anyways, so this is your cell.
What's your name, Guardsman?
Guthrie.
Guthrie. Thank
Yeah.
you. Oh,
From
Guthrie.
yeah.
I have some
yes.
javelins. I have some javelins here.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
have some.
javelins.
Okay. Oh, this is a really casual javelin.
Yeah, no, there's no talking from the javelin. It makes a
Oh.
very good accessory.
And he kind of takes it and sort of poses with it. Little. Do you think it
Yeah.
looks okay, bro?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very
All right.
casual.
Thank you.
Casual javelin.
Very casual. All right. So I gotta go back to my post and stuff, but I'm gonna be patrolling a little, so I'll like stop and say hi. But yeah, have fun. I think you're gonna be here for a while unless you get out, which again I am not officially condoning, but
Of course,
you
yeah.
know, yeah, okay, yeah.
I
The
understand.
little shimmery thing hurts if you run into it, so just be careful. Yeah, it was nice meeting you. I really appreciate you validating me and my emotions. I'm going to
you-
go now.
Guthrie,
What?
you got this. You got this.
I do have this.
Yeah.
And he walks away. Flus, around this time you wake up to a very happy, chonky elf going, I do have this. And taking away Friday's javelins. You two are in the same cell.
Oh, you're right.
Flus looks at the elf as they leave, looks to Friday, and then just rolls back over.
You're right there, Flus.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good news. They only took pointy things, so you should still have all your trumpets.
I checked for my trumpets.
Oh, you still have them.
All right. I'm gonna take out one of the bad ones,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to attempt to play just a really, really amateurish blues song. Like if you
Okay.
imagine just a really good blues song, imagine the diametric opposite.
Yes.
26 perform bad blues.
These are the worst blues you have ever heard.
Good.
They are. The syncopation is wrong. It's all like even notes. There is no syncopation. It is. There are no flute. There are no flute notes or no. I don't remember the term for them. Grace notes. There are no grace notes. There are no trills. It's just sad sort of wailing. It just sort of isn't in tune. It's terrible.
Like jazzy Morse code.
No, that's an insult to Morse code. It's worse than that.
And to jazz.
But it does get the attention of the people in the cell across from you. You can see two shadows, and now that you're kind of in closer proximity, you can actually make out the forms. Baha and Lander, what do y'all look like?
Baha is a really pale female Undyne druid or dryad. I'm gonna keep messing up.
You're all good.
She is dressed in what seems to be dried seaweed shells and a silk sash. She also wears various bracelets and necklaces with seashells on them. Her chin-length hair is silver and wavy. Her frame is pretty frail, and she carries a sort of pentagram that represents a crescent on her back. And her pale eyes just kind of look around curiously at the sound of this.
And Lander, what do you look like?
Lander is kind of shorter, older, and stockier, kind of like Last Jedi Mark Hamill, but with a little bit of Jeff Bridges mixed in.
I'm down. Okay, yep.
Yeah. And
I see it.
yeah, in kind of slightly off-white priest robes. I guess if we still have most of our gear, then they probably
would say
didn't
if
confiscate the
they're-
armor.
They didn't they didn't
Yeah.
confiscate any armor. They didn't confiscate. They honestly did a really, or what on the material plane would be a really poor job of confiscating things. They didn't take any like component pouches or arcane foci. They
Okay.
mostly took pointy things,
Mm,
and that's mostly so you don't murder your cellmate.
right.
The spell components and spell casting are still on you.
Great.
But you can hear across the way really bad blues. You may not have ever heard blues in your lifetime, but you know this is bad.
Hey, are there people across from us now? Is it kind of getting as close to the shimmering curtain as I can without touching
There's
it?
in a distance.
Have you ever heard something more beautiful than that?
Well, it's just, it really goes to show the difference that practicing can make.
Yeah, I want to try that someday too.
Do I hear this across the hall?
Yes, these are not soundproof barriers.
I put my trumpet down and yell across. I'll have you know, it takes a lot of practice to be this foul sounding.
I can tell.
Yeah, I definitely give Baha like a, okay, sure, kind of expression.
Mhm.
Friday, can you make me a perception check?
I totally can. Maybe. I'm not the best at it. Oh no, I am pretty good at that.
Yeah. Okay. They may not have taken your pointy things, but as you retroactively, like, as you step through the barrier and you kind of are like looking across the way, as you watch Guthrie go, you do see someone down the hall carrying a bird cage, and inside is 12.
Huh. Well, there goes 12.
12 what?
I know that's the bird's name, 12. They're part of a clock. I'm trying to fix time.
Well, that sounds like an interesting dilemma. I guess it is kind of weird here, though.
Do you need help with that? I don't usually help people. People don't usually want my help, and I'm not actually good at anything. But do you want help?
I am glad to accept help from people who want to help rather than cause problems. I've met my fair share of people who want to, well, throw me in cells and play games with my mind. Oh, I must admit, I'm actually quite enjoying being in a cell.
Yeah. They told me it's nice here.
It's familiar.
It's different.
You're all scaring me just a tad here.
Sorry,
Uh,
I was a guardsman back in my plane. I was a guardsman, so this is really feels like home.
do guardsmen on your place stay in the cells?
Only if they've upset their partners.
Uh-huh. Listen, do you want to get 12 or do you want to stay in here?
No, we should get 12. I need to get back to the plane for my promotion.
All right. Do you know how to pick locks?
No.
There are also no locks on this door.
Does it just open?
No, it's a shimmering curtain
Oh.
of energy. There are
Oh.
no locks. Or none that you can see, at least.
I'm gonna whip a trumpet at this shimmering wall of energy.
Okay. Like musically, like whoop, or just like fuck, freaking yeet a trumpet.
I'm gonna yeet a trumpet. Yeah.
Okay, yeet a trumpet.
Eat a trumpet.
Roll the yeet.
Okay.
For yeet.
Dexterity. It's a thrown weapon, so dexterity, improvised weapon.
I still maintain we need the yeet feet.
So just dexterity modifier.
If you don't have proficiency in, you know what? You have proficiency in playing trumpets badly, which I assume includes throwing them. You could add your proficiency bonus.
All right. 25 to yeet a trumpet. What is D&D?
Okay. So, you yeet a trumpet. There is an... Okay, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember how to do damage on solid objects. Okay.
Am
How
I about to
close
lose a
were-
trumpet?
How close were you standing to
I
the barrier?
was sleeping on a bench, I believe.
Okay.
Bench or bed or whatever we have here to lay it down on.
Okay. Friday, how close were you to the barrier?
I mean, I was standing quite close. I was talking to the people across the.
Okay. Friday, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean, hang on a second. Do I still have? Can I see this coming?
You do not see this one coming, but you're not. It's not dodging the trumpet. It's dodging the effect. So no, you don't see this coming.
Yeah,
Okay, you're
I see
fine.
it coming. I see it coming.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Paladin, Friday, you guys heal up and you essentially get a long rest. Just yeah. Yeah, every beginning of every session, y'all get a long rest, no matter what actually happens in the story, because honestly, it's more fun that way.
All right.
So yeah, Friday, you see this trumpet go vroom next to you, and there's a sound as it like hits, and you can hear the air sort of compress in it. You watch as you like jump back as it hits this shimmering wall, and it almost moves like jello, just sort of, vroom, and then the trumpet flies back and hits the back wall and then clatters to the ground. It's not broken, but it has a couple dents in it. You can also see like these sort of like dusky purple sparks sort of rain off the wall. You can see the trumpet itself left a couple of cracks or dents in the wall. They're very slowly like starting to close up, but you can see like the wall itself is starting to break.
I'm gonna grab my trumpet.
Uh-huh.
Look at the trumpet. Look at the wall. Look at the other shimmering veil. Look at Friday. That's a tough crowd.
It did seem to work a little bit, though. I think before our next attempt, though, we should wait until after the patrol. That way we get to know how long it is between patrols, and, we know exactly how much time we have to make our escape, and time things to... This really is what I spend a lot of time thinking about on the material plane, how to prevent these sorts of things.
If I may present a counter argument, do you think that they have patrols on any regular timed basis?
Oh, I'm sorry, you were unconscious. He did say that Guthrie did say that they would be patrolling. Yeah.
As you say this, Guthrie walks by and gives you a wave, and then keeps walking.
Okay, about
is-
5 minutes.
Is there a latrine in the cell?
Honestly, this is more like yes, it's actually like kind of almost like a hotel room. It's like a really nice cell. It's like a very like it's very, very boxy, but there are like 2 actual beds and like a bathroom. It's genuinely pretty nice.
Oh,
There goes that idea.
Would Baha and I have any idea, having presumably been in here a little longer,
Yes.
about patrols and everything?
Yeah, you would. This would be something you would know very much.
Okay.
Patrols themselves, they aren't regular. They don't like pace the halls because Fae hate any sort of regularity. There are other mechanisms they use to monitor things. One of them being the sensitivity of the cell doors. They rely a lot more on magic to keep an eye on prisoners rather than like actually doing legwork. Sometimes they walk through for randomness, just for funsies. But mostly they just kind of walk whenever. It's hard to tell time down here as well.
Right.
So, but yeah, they don't really patrol. They're not really super. They're not super trying to keep you in necessarily because they believe if you get out, then it's like you deserved it. You deserve to get out. Okay, you were pretty clever. You deserve to get out. So they're not like super on top of like trying to keep you in. They just want to reduce the amount of paperwork they have to do.
Right. Yeah. So Lander will call out from across the hall. Yeah, they not really big on patrols down here. They kind of just rely on the magic.
well, that's fair. I'm sorry if, by my being nice to Guthrie, if they patrol more.
Oh, no worries.
Have you tried to get out at all? What works? What doesn't?
Well, you see, I haven't tried a whole lot. See, they let me keep my deck of cards, so we've kind of been staying busy that way.
I just see like a pan to the cell wall, and there's the tally between like who's won. Like Baja's won this many games, Lander's won this many, and the walls are just covered.
But if the wall repairs itself, won't it just erase their records over time?
I'm just saying the back wall, not the shimmery
Yeah.
field wall.
Okay.
The field wall repairs itself.
Hmm.
So no, we haven't really tried much.
I don't think they really knew what my weapons are. They let me keep my magical weapons. I have a light sword on me.
Oh, well, that was really nice of them.
They're just people.
You have a very disgruntled owl on your back, kind of go, yeah, just the light sword, right?
Al, I have
Uh-huh.
you too, but do you want to be forced into the shimmering force field wall thing?
I don't know. You don't really like talking to me anymore much, so I don't know. Bro.
Well, if you're gonna sulk, I'll talk to you less.
Wow. Okay, I just see you got a new shiny sword, so you're gonna use that one and not me, even though like I've been here for you longer. But that's like
I'm gonna
that's
take Al off my
fine.
back and just put him on a bunk and walk away.
Wow, rude.
Lewis is just going to stare at this owl bewildered.
It's not an owl, it's a halberd.
Halberd, okay.
It's a halberd called Al. Yeah.
Okay. For a moment, I thought you were just talking to an owl on your shoulder.
Where did this come from? No, it's my magical halberd. It
Do I
always
hear
seems
this
normal
halberd?
to me now.
You would actually, you would hear this halberd.
She got the halberd at Friday. All right, I think I'm going stir crazy because you're talking to weapons and I'm hearing the weapon. So, Flu's going to get up and walk over to the Shimmering Veil.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen anybody attempt to escape before?
Have we?
Yes.
Yeah, like all the time.
Yeah, pretty much all the time. You hear a clatter down the hall and someone go, ow! Oh, there's another one.
Have you seen someone be successful?
Have we?
You've heard about it. you haven't exactly seen much because you don't exactly have the greatest vantage point, but you've seen like a couple people run by and not get escorted back.
It happens.
Hmm.
It can happen.
Have you yourself tried anything before?
Not yet. I mean, it'll work out eventually.
You know, I'm not actually sure how long we were supposed to be in here because I did actually walk out and try to ask somebody if there's like a lake or a pool, and they just sent me right back here. So I'm not really sure when we're supposed to leave.
Well, I guess depends on what you did to get down here. What are you two in here for?
Oh, they just said come with me, and now I'm here.
Apparently, they're not a big fan of scheduling down here. I was not told that that was a serious crime.
Uh-huh. All right. Sure. Okay.
I don't know how we broke the pigeon bard, but we broke the pigeon bard.
I'm gonna wait until the guard comes back around.
Okay. It's honestly not a while. You could see Guthrie kind of walk by again. He's just, it's more of like you could tell he's not he's in very casual javelin pose, and he's just sort of like awkwardly, he looks like he's awkwardly waiting to like talk to Friday again in that awkward way of, you're a cool person at a party, but you seem busy, so I can't talk to you right now. But like, you seem cool whenever you're free, I might talk to you. But he just kind of is trying to maintain guardmanship.
All right. When he comes back around again, I'm gonna try and get his attention.
How?
Just excuse me.
Yes. Right. Yes. Hello. Yes. Guard. Yes. Hi. What do you want?
Hi there. I was wondering if you could put the four of us in the same cell. They have cards, and we're hoping to get a game in.
Roll me a persuasion check or deception. I mean, it's either or.
13.
Okay, hold on. What's Guthrie's stats? I don't remember. Hold up.
If you want to play 2, you're more than welcome.
I'll roll for Guthrie.
Oh, Guthrie. Oh no, Guthrie, why?
Well, okay, technically, I can't really like do that. They're really small rooms, and I don't think you'd be comfortable. I mean, like, if you want to play cards, I could probably like take you all to like the rec room. I'll just, I'd have to stay and watch and make sure you don't try to, blow anything up or.
That
or
sounds
anything.
lovely.
But like, are does everyone want to go to the recreation room? Looks at everyone in the cell.
Yeah, that place was great. Let's go back.
Yeah,
Rec room sounds nice.
Yeah, they kind of outfit us really nice here. It's more like, again, like I said, like they're not like super intent on making sure people stay, because like if they get out, they're like, oh, that's pretty neat. But we do try to make staying not awful, and also a lot of Fae prisoners cause a lot more trouble if they can't have fun. And there's a very like dead eye look that comes across his face. Yeah. So, right, rec room. Let's go. Here. I have keys, or I have the thing that'll disable the lock. Just give me a moment. And you can see he like kind of props the javelin up on the wall, and then like pats around his belt. And you can see him like pull out like a ring of. It looks like. Have you ever seen those like baby teething toys that have a bunch of those chunky plastic keys on them?
Yeah.
Just imagine that. Except all the keys are like metal, and they've got like a same sort of purplish energy that matches the shimmering curtains. And he's kind of, and it's the entire ring is full of them. So he's like going, okay, wait, this one, nope, wait, this one, nope, wait, maybe it's the other door, and then try as the door on Lander's and Baja's cell, nope, nope. Okay, hold on. It takes a little while. he is able to finally push a key to one of the fields, and it sort of shimmers. And that's the field that Lander and Baha are in. And the field sort of shimmers, and there's a sort of noise, and it drops for a little bit, and you're able to walk out.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we going somewhere new?
They wanted to go to the rec room and play cards. I don't know if you do that from where you're from. It's like they take these pieces of paper and they sort of like deal them out, and then you have to play, and if you reach a certain condition then you like win or something. I don't really get to play a lot. I don't have a lot of friends, but it's pretty cool. Let me get them out. I'm gonna turn around. Don't try and kill me while I have my back to you, please. I'm going to unlock their door.
Lander will nod and patiently wait for Guthrie to open their door.
Wait, this one.
Weird one.
Wait, this one. Wait, no. Wait, this one. Okay, wait. There we go. And he presses one of these keys to the door, and there's another noise as the thing shimmers, and the door to, or the little shimmering field between Floos and Friday's, or on Floos and Friday's cell sort of shimmers down. Okay. So you all want to go to the rec room? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds lovely, yeah.
Change of pace.
Did anyone want to like get snacks or anything along the way? Because we can also stop by like the calf. I mean, again, I'd have to watch you, and I'd have to say you're on a walk or like a patrol, sort of, daily supervised time.
This is Guthrie, right?
Yes.
I'll chime in and just be like, oh, you mean regulated exercise to make sure.
Yeah, that's what it's called. You're so smart. Yeah. Right. You left your halberd. The one that talks. Did your halberd want to play cards too?
So I did. I nearly forgot, I say loudly, and then walk over and pick up halberd.
Al is dead silent.
It's easy to forget things.
Put Al on my back with us.
There is a very
Smug face.
disgruntled.
And we can all hear this, or just the two of them?
Friday and Floos can hear it without having to make perception checks. If you want to hear the talking halberd, you will have to make me perception checks.
Yeah, sure.
So you and Baha can make perception checks if you would like to hear.
And Baha has just been gifted an advantage from chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nice. Okay, yeah. With both of those rolls, you can hear a very soft, disgruntled sort of from Friday's back. You swear you saw these, like the shadows on the halberd's blade move a little, and as that sound came, almost like waveforms.
Sounds like your halberd's a little upset with you.
Oh, you can hear it too. Fantastic. Yes, Al was sulking, so I ignored him for a little while. Give him the old silent treatment.
Do you need to talk about it? Communication can be healthy.
Yeah, Friday. I realized I used the same voice for Guthrie as I did for Al, so hold on. We gotta work this out.
Was that Guthrie or Al that said that?
That was Al. Yeah, bro. We should talk about it.
We'll talk later, Al.
Maybe after the card game.
And we'll talk later, Al. It's always putting me to the side, bro. It's fine. I get it. You got a new shiny sword, and it's fine. I guess they're not as annoying as me or whatever, It's fine.
I feel like there's a tone issue going on here. You okay?
I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
We should be enthusiastic. We are going into a room that is wreck. I'm not sure what that means.
Neither am I, but it's not like Friday's gonna explain it to me or anything.
What for recreation?
Oh,
Is-
look
and
who's
it's-
talking to me now. Wow.
Wait. It might not be short for recreation. In the material plane, it would be short for recreation.
Oh, and this is Guthrie. No, it's short for like recreation. I mean, it's not really like used for recreation because a lot of Fae like to, they like to go play outside. So, I mean, having a room where they have to stay inside for fun is usually not used. But it's okay. I like it. It's my hangout.
Oh, are we allowed to go outside?
Oh, you are it. The other guards are.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Yeah, I know it kind of sucks, but it's okay. The rec room's really nice. So, was anyone else? Did anyone leave anything else? Do you want to grab anything? Do you want any snacks? I can get you snacks.
Oh, make sure you bring the cards because I haven't actually learned this game yet, and I haven't really won. But I want to make sure I can do the best at 15 out of 29 that we promised.
It's okay. You're learning. You're getting better.
I am, and I'm glad we are going to a room where I can play cards better.
Sorry, we got all the rolls for the wild or the weird arcana table, and I'm just looking them up. Right. So, Guthrie kind of goes, "Okay, well, I'm gonna need you." I'm changing Guthrie's accent because otherwise you and I are gonna get all confused with Guthrie. So this is Guthrie now. Okay. You just all walk ahead of me. And then we'll go. Yeah, just like don't try to kill me or anything, because then I'd have to fight you, and I really don't want to fight you because I'm tired and I need a break, and I haven't had my coffee today. So Just-
Right. No, I understand. Yeah.
yeah,
I'll
it's really
go ahead and take the
tiring.
front.
And
Do you want a hug instead?
I don't know if you're allowed to give. Am I allowed to get her? I feel like that's breaking. I mean, if you don't have to if you're not like comfortable or anything. But I mean, I'm okay with it. If do you want a hug?
Oh yeah, I do actually want the hug. So if
Okay,
you
I
want,
can give you a hug.
okay.
I don't know how I ended up making the most depressed guard ever, but here we are.
I just
It's
felt
great.
like you needed one. I don't know. You usually don't get hugs. You just get shoves.
I know. I mean, I don't really get a lot of hugs either, because honestly, most of the people I like transport down here, they're unconscious. So, I mean, it's really nice to get to talk to people and stuff. But rec room, right? Duty, right? Yes, guard, yes. Put guard face on, right? It's down the hall.
Right.
And you are able to walk. Yeah, and you can walk. Is there anything you want to look for or look at while you walk, or are you just
Are there any
I
side
do-
passages?
roll me a perception check?
16?
Okay, on a 16, you do notice there's someone's hammering outside my door, and it's like you do notice as you're walking, you kind of pass through the side passage going to the teleportation circle, where you can see a couple of guards sort of blip in and out, which is where they transport in and out prisoners. You walk past that, and you can see a couple of hallways going down to other cells. You can tell by the sort of faint glow of the pinkish purple energy. You can, as you keep walking and they turn down a hall, you turn away from the cells, and you can kind of see through windows. You can see something outside. It doesn't look like outside lighting, like the light of the twilight, that sort of pinkish glow. It actually looks almost like blue and cold from what you can see from the windows. As you walk, you can see a couple of passageways going further forward as Guthrie sort of directs you down a left hallway. And as you sort of make a turn, you see out of the corner of your eye this small shimmering golden apparition of a young girl. You recognize this. She was there for a brief moment when your lady had met with you. before she had told you to go after Friday. You can see her sort of peering around one of the corners and then just sort of waves at you and then sort of like ducks into the wall to avoid another passing guard. And then she sticks out her head again and just sort of goes,
I wave back as subtly as I can.
roll me a stealth check.
24.
It's a very subtle wave. Guthrie kind of just goes, "Oh, are you? It's kind of. Are you itchy or something? It's like kind of dusty down here."
Well, it's a matter. If I don't fly for a little bit each day in a wide open area, my bones begin to disintegrate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a curse of being a bird.
Oh my.
I sure wish I was
Uh.
ground stuck with bones that weren't hollow like you.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
Well, your bones won't disintegrate, so you're fine.
I mean,
but if I
they
don't-
might disintegrate. I don't know. Will they disintegrate?
Well, mine would.
What if I have bones like I don't know. What kind of bones do I have?
Well, you're not like a bird. You're like a mammal. So your bones are gonna be fine as long as you take care of them. Drink your milk.
You see this most confused look at it. I haven't had any milk today.
When was the last time you had milk? What is D&D?
I don't know. I think they had it at the cafeteria like a couple patrols ago, but like I didn't take it because I don't really like how it tastes without anything in it, and they didn't really have anything to go with it, so I didn't have any. But maybe I should because my bones might disintegrate.
You can put milk in your coffee.
You can put milk in your coffee?
Yeah, you can put milk in your coffee. What is D&D? What is D&D? You can put some milk in it, some sugar, make it taste all kinds of great.
Oh my
Look,
God.
if you need to go get some coffee real quick, like the break room's just down, or the rec room's just down there. I mean, you don't have to worry about us.
I mean, because if I get in trouble, then I end up in one of the cells.
Well,
and
how
I don't
about
want
this?
to end up in one of the cells.
How about this? You haven't had coffee yet. Why don't we all get some coffee right now?
I
Roll
mean,
me a perception, persuasion. Roll me persuasion. Persuade to take the
16.
guard out for coffee.
To go to Faybucks?
Well, it wasn't called that now. It wasn't called that before, but it's called that now.
I like
Is there
it.
a Fay Denny's? A Fenny's? A Fanny's? Oh, my brain's
It's-
melting. 16 persuasion.
It's the interplanar house of pancakes.
Oh my God, yes.
We're getting some coffee.
Oh, I caught that. Oh.
I love all of this.
Oh.
This is
Good
Brad's
top
gonna
tier
come back
D&D.
to it to 20 minutes of just Fay puns.
That's what
Yeah.
it is. It's not coffee. It's cafe.
Yes.
Cafe.
Hey, Mage Hand Press, if you're in chat, we have to make a new magic item, and I don't make the rules.
You just make the coffee.
I just make the cafe. Yeah. On a 16, Guthrie kind of goes, okay, all right. Well, okay. I kind of am not supposed to do that, but again, like, Faye aren't too big on rules, so I should be all right. As long as you don't try and kill anyone or hurt anyone or prank anyone, you should be fine. Yeah, we can go down to the cafeteria. I'll just say like you were doing like real good behavior or something like that, and it'll be fine. Anyone will talk to me anyway, so you should be fine. Yeah.
Well, that's a shame because you're delightful, Guthrie.
And I've been really trying to work on it. I've been trying to work on my people skills a lot. I'm not really good at the talking thing. It's kind of why I became a god, because I didn't think I'd have to talk to people a lot. But then it gets kind of lonely if you don't get to talk to people, and he's just... You can see the floodgates are starting to open as he opens his heart to y'all.
And Lander's like, no, it's okay. There's only one way to really improve, and it's to just take risks and try it.
I want to be your friend.
See? It's already working.
That's so nice.
doing
I'd
great,
love to be your
Guthrie.
friend too. Oh my god, this is so nice. This is so much better than like training was. It's so nice just being able to talk to people and you know, get to, you know, just not feel so lonely. It gets really lonely because we're under here, down here in this place, because we don't really get a lot of visitors. We only get people who get transported in and then transported out. Not really transported out. It's just more like either the queen wants to deal with them, or you know, they try and break out. I've never really gotten to see a good breakout. They always kind of just end up putting me in a closet or something. They end up tricking me into going to a closet and locking me away, and then by the time I'm out, they they just sort of they just sort of everyone tells me, oh yeah, another prisoner escaped, and I was like, they just sort of put me in a is that why they put me in the closet? I thought they were gonna come back for me, and then they didn't, but it's okay.
Yeah, most of my friends they want to get to know me, and then I let them visit my home, and then they drown, and then they don't talk to me anymore.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's
Yeah.
well, I mean, that's I would like to visit you sometime. I don't think I'm allowed to leave because I kind of am employed in this job for the all of eternity. But I mean, if I did, I'd really like to visit you.
Oh, sure. I just don't know where I am right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think any of us really know where this is because we're not supposed to know, because then people can find it and break people out, and it's really hard enough when people try already break people in, or like when people inside try and break out, so I don't want to have other people trying to break in. But it's fine. We're gonna the cafeteria is here. If you yeah, the coffee machine is in the corner. If you want some, I'll see if I can find the milk you mentioned.
The coffee what?
Coffee machine.
Oh, I gotta see this.
And yeah, you walk into this rec room, and it's that same sort of obsidian sort of wall. You can see there's a couple of these hewn tables, actually like made almost as if the stone had grown up and out. You can see sort of chairs that are made of a mix of stone and something that looks like wood, except it has the metallic sheen and the sort of tinniness of iron. And then you can see in the corner there are like there's a table, and it's got like some fruits and flowers and like you know, pastries on them. None of them that like, you're particularly familiar with, but there is like a sort of it looks like a machine. It's nowhere near sleek or well put together. It's kind of like a big copper like bell, like upside down, and it's got a couple of gears sort of haphazardly slapped to the side of it. There's a crystal underneath that's sort of pulsing with this warm energy, and you can hear a little bit of like a whistling sound coming from up top. You can see bits of copper cord sort of woven around, almost intertwined with vines. It looks weirdly like natural, as if it had grown into the shape itself. Yeah, that's what we use to make coffee. I think people usually use that for like heating up water to like you know, catch fish or cook fish down by one of the rivers up top. But we kind of just repurposed it, and someone from Tourmaline Court managed to fix it up and make it so it brews coffee.
Huh. That's really
Interesting.
clever.
Does it make good coffee?
It makes one kind of coffee.
I'm gonna attempt to get some coffee, I suppose.
Okay, you can go attempt and get some coffee. Hold on, I realized there are stats for this. I gotta go find it. Don't look at me like that, Paladin. There are stats for this.
Are we gonna have to fight the coffee machine? Like...
No. There are stats.
I'm about to find a coffee machine. I don't know about you.
This is quite the elaborate escape attempt.
I like how this is supposed to be an escape attempt, and everything has just become talking to the sad boy guard.
There's supposed to be a prison break, but it's now the story of how we got a soft elf boy guard to join our band.
Yeah, okay, I'll look it up in a bit.
Because I don't want to hurt him.
Now we kind of have to bring him with us. Like, we can't just leave him now after all this.
We would feel awful, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are able to there are like a couple, you can almost see like from the wall itself as you approach, there is like some like vines and stuff that almost like grow up out of the ground and then like sort of twist themselves into a little cup shape. It's like a mix. It's again that weird mix of metal and wood, almost as if they're growing one into the other. Natural looking, despite the fact that it is metal and wood mingling together. They just sort of grow out of the table, and you can pick them up and like grab coffee. If you want to figure out how the coffee machine works, roll me a nature check. This is weird. D&D's weird, y'all. Roll me nature to get coffee.
10.
Okay, cool. Where is this gosh dang thing? It's it's not magic item, is it? It's gear. 134. Okay. Yeah, anyone else who wants to get coffee, roll me nature.
All right.
Where is it? I know it's in here. I know it's in here. There it is. Okay. Wrong book,
Oof.
dang it. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Lander is
someone's
not
about to
getting
piss off a
coffee.
coffee machine.
We might have to fight the coffee machine.
You may have to fight the coffee machine. Okay. Friday, do you want coffee or what are you doing?
I think Friday's kind of like little way off from the group, like talking quietly with Al.
Okay, Friday, can you make me a retroactive perception check? While you were talking with Al along that walk. I'm just trying to find the thing.
Retroactive perception. Where roll 20. There it is.
Hang on, I'll be right back in a second.
No worries. Okay.
I can see through time and space.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. So as you're walking and talking with Al, Al is a little like you get to a point where Al stopped sulking. Al is still a little annoyed that you haven't been using him as much and you've been kind of focusing on the Sunblade, but like you managed to work it out enough. You as you're walking though, and as Guthrie kind of goes, all right, so this is the cafeteria, just be careful. The coffee machine's in the corner. You look and you see out of the corner of your eye like a little gold glimmer, and then as you turn to investigate it, you see that same sort of golden that golden holographic image of the small young girl sort of looking at you, almost like as if poking through the wall, and then she sort of waves at you and then like pulls back as a guard walks by and then sticks her head out, and you can see as she's like, as you're walking through and you're kind of entering the cafeteria, she's trying to like sneak behind you and sort of sneak around.
I'm gonna do that like parent thing.
Uh-huh.
I can see you, you know. I see everything that happens around me.
And you hear very quietly, I'll say like Guthrie you're at like the doorway of the cafeteria, and Guthrie and the others are at the coffee machine, which is gonna probably do something. I say at this point you have, on a 13 and a 10, you have coaxed the coffee machine with enough niceness, because this is a sentient coffee machine, to spit out some coffee. We'll get to Lander in a hot second, because Lander was not that gentle with the coffee machine.
Is there a valve on the coffee dispenser?
You have to like pet it and scratch its chin, and then if you scratch it in the right place, and it just sort of like purrs, and then it dispenses coffee.
I mean, how does it dispense? I mean, the keyword I'm looking for here is a scientific term.
I don't know.
It may sound like sphincter. It's a kind of valve. That amused me. Sorry.
Scratch.
Sorry, I'll behave. I'm sorry. Okay.
No,
yeah.
you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not sorry. The thing worse than an apology is a false apology.
It's true. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna like just do that to the golden child and then
Hold
carry on.
I'm adding a coffee machine stat block. Hold up.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. The child sort of goes, oh shoot, oh he can, oh she can hear me, oh okay. And this is the first time you've heard this kid speak.
Oh.
Oh, she can see. Okay.
I can hear you too.
Oh my god, wait, you can hear me?
I've been able to see you for ages, and I imagine if you haven't been speaking before, and you are speaking for the first time this time, then yes.
Oh my god, you can hear me, you can hear me, you can hear me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's the first time anyone is. Oh my god, I haven't been able to talk to anyone else in a while. Oh my god, you
Well,
can
that's
hear me.
because you're
Okay.
hiding. Stop hiding, and maybe people
No,
will be able
I
to see and
haven't
hear
been
you.
hiding. Maybe just
I
don't
just
look
saw
at me.
you pull back out of the way of the guard. I just saw you.
I don't mean it's not okay. Well, I mean,
You're hiding.
I'm not hiding.
My job is to capture people who hide from the law. I know hiding when I see
Why
it.
are
You
in the,
were
Why
hiding.
are you in it then?
Nostalgia.
Roll me a deception check.
Haven't tried to escape yet. This doesn't necessarily have to be deception.
No, are you in
imagine
here because of
someone-
nostalgia? No, that's a lie.
Can you imagine if someone in real life told you to roll a deception check?
Hold on, I'm
I
looking
mean,
up
yeah.
the rules for coffee because Mei-chan Press does have rules for coffee. Okay, well, fine. I was just wondering, where's 12?
In a cage somewhere.
Why is in a cage?
Because we're in prison. We're all birds in cages.
He's my only friend. He's the only one I ever talked to.
I'm afraid, Mackenzie, your voice went so high-pitched while you were doing that, your microphone couldn't pick it up. I didn't hear a word you just said then. You spoke too fast, too high,
Why
you're
did
squeaking.
you? Why didn't you talk to? Why didn't you get 12? Because well, he's my only friend. He's the only one who was able to hear me for so long, and now you just let him sit in a cage. Oh wait, you
Fine.
can talk to me now though. It's fine. Okay. You can. And he just sort of pouts. Okay. Well, you want to get out of here? Cause I'm only half fixed.
In due time.
I'm only half fixed. I can kind of, and then there's like a little stutter, and you can see her almost like glitch, like how a computer glitch, like almost like shimmer and static, and just sort of bounce around, and then come back. Yeah, you see that? You only fixed half of me.
Well, be grateful I've done that much. I'm facing insurmountable odds. I'll hopefully fix the rest of you, but a little patience would be appreciated. I think I've done rather well in the last few days. I'm under a lot of pressure right now, okay? You just give me a break!
How loud do you get, Friday?
I get a little loud, but then I immediately grab my halberd to make it look like me and Al are still talking. Thank you for covering for me, Al.
There is no sound from your betrayed halberd. You do feel a hand kind of go on your shoulder, and you see Guthrie behind you sort of go, look, I know it can get real hard. I know. I understand. You know, you're under a lot of pressure. I'm really sorry. I hope you get a break here at least in
That's-
prison and stuff.
You know, that is quite nice. I mean, yeah. The
As this is
cells are
happening-
really nice. En suites? That's trusting, you know, having that space where people can't see.
Mm-hmm. As this is happening, Lander, with your
Yes.
5 nature,
Yes.
you try and get coffee out of this coffee machine. You watched everyone else do it. It's like you watched Floos and you watched Baha do it. It's took a little bit of petting, and Floos had to kind of coo at it and sort of coax it to dispense coffee. But as you kind of go to it, it kind of just makes a noise and just sort of like snarls. It doesn't have a mouth, but it snarls. And then you try and you get then I mean, how do you get frustrated with this coffee machine? Do you want to describe it?
Yeah, so I imagine that Lander just taps it, it snarls, does like the exact motion that Floos was doing, it snarls. Just everything he does, it snarls at until he just kind of folds his arms like, And I
Yep.
think maybe it just needs a new filter or something.
Guthrie's over by like, just pet it or something. I piss it off all the time. Just give it a couple like head scratches or like belly rubs.
And Landon will just kind of put a hand on top of it and kind of scritch it. a little more. This
Roll
thing doesn't.
me,
Oh,
roll
go
me a
ahead.
nature check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right. Is there
Yes,
a
you rolled
special?
really badly in nature, so you get
Is there a
disadvantage.
special button for that in Roll20, or do I just click it twice?
It should roll automatically. There.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not bad.
Hmm.
Okay, on a 9. Oh, no, on a 9. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the wild magic trees at the same time and look up coffee and get a coffee stat block ready. There's a lot going on right now.
It's fine.
I'm under a lot of pressure. Okay. So yeah, on a 14, let me actually roll to see, because I have.
If I've
this
won over the
now.
coffee maker.
Have you won over the coffee maker? Have you? That's a well. It's got a sweet 10 wisdom.
Ooh.
Real sentient though.
Oh, it does have stats.
I told you I was actually making a copy machine stat block. You think I was joking?
Amazing.
No.
Amazing.
The coffee machine very disgruntledly purrs, and it does dispense coffee, but it's lukewarm.
Mm. Yeah, Lander sips it. Yeah, I've definitely had worse coffee before. This is fine.
Oh, you mean
Good
there's
work,
better
coffee machine.
I mean, Philia's like, no, that's Al's voice. Well, Philia's like, well, she's kind of the only one who like makes coffee like that. So I really haven't had any other coffee. Do they kind of grow around like ponds and stuff where you're from?
I don't know. My we kind of just got little bags of it when I was. Yeah.
They come and they don't try and bite your hand off when you try and like get coffee
No.
from them.
No, they definitely do not try and bite your hands off.
How do you?
That's
How does it make the coffee then?
you just
Does.
add water, like hot water, and it's fine.
Guthrie looks like his mind is blown.
I've had cups of coffee that have cost me about 10 gold per cup too. There's
10
all
gold?
kinds of coffee out there. Yeah, 10 whole
coffee?
gold for coffee. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like, I mean, we get a couple of people from the material plane where they actually use money and stuff, but like that's a whole favor. Like I'd be in debt of an archfey for so long if I bought that kind of coffee.
Well, if let me ask you, how long are you supposed to be here? You said forever?
Yeah, kinda.
What would happen if you ended that forever for some coffee?
I mean, I think I'd piss off the Fae Sovereign, and then she'd get really mad at me, and then she'd probably try and kill me.
Now let me ask you, she must be mad at a lot of people though. Yeah?
She's kind of mad at a lot of people.
And-
I don't know if she's anyone she's not mad at.
And I don't want to upset you or anything, but the gods here don't seem too fond of you now. We've been talking for a while. We seem like we're friends. Are we friends, Guthrie?
Well, I mean, if I wouldn't force it. If you didn't, I mean, if you wanted to be friends, I'd be friends with you. But I wouldn't want to force you into being a friend of anyone.
Breathe.
I don't
I'm
get to
happy
talk
to-
to people a lot.
It's all right. It takes all kinds. Now, what say you, all 5 of us, go and get some coffee?
You mean better than the one Ophelia makes?
And with no risk of us losing our hand.
I might not lose a hand again.
Correct.
Again?
Also what?
While this
What?
is happening, Baja is continuously petting the coffee machine and it continues pouring coffee on the floor.
Yeah, this coffee machine is like... You know what, just for fun, roll me an animal handling or nature?
Oh no.
Y'all
Sure.
might get a coffee machine pet. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll say
advantage.
because you rolled high enough in the last time we could take the second roll. Because I really want y'all to have because you rolled pretty well. The first time around, you rolled the highest out of everyone, so this coffee machine is very predisposed to enjoy your company. This coffee machine has grown legs and has sort of stood up and like scuttled over to you. doesn't look like it has eyes, doesn't look like it has a mouth, but it has legs now. These 4 stubby little legs, and has gone scuttled to the edge of the table and is curled up next to you and is starting to purr. And like, you can see coffee sort of dribbling out of its mouth, like drool as it sort of.
Ah, see, you were just shy.
Yeah, Lander watches this whole thing unfold and he's like, well, isn't that something?
Justin, if you're in chat, we gotta make living coffee machines now. I don't make the rules.
Justin, if you're in chat, don't engage on this.
Please
you
engage
coward.
on
Do it.
this.
I mean, I do have stats for it, so it's fine. So yeah, this coffee machine is just sort of like purring at you and sort of like doing the cat nuzzle against your head. Okay. And Guthrie sort of goes, oh, all right. I mean, I that would be. I just saw what thing 1. Cool. Great. That's great for where we are. What? Okay. Cool. So Guthrie kind of goes, okay, all right. I mean, all right. I have to. I gotta psych myself up for this. We're gonna get out. I'm gonna get some coffee. It's gonna be good. And there is a giant sort of kertunk from down the hall, and it just sort of echoes out, and there is screaming. And you is like, Friday, you're nearest to the door, and you peek out. Every single door in this prison has been unlocked. And all hell is breaking loose. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh no.
Protect Guthrie.
Wonderful.
Oh no.
Yes, mission protect Guthrie. Okay, well everyone, we're going to take a short break. We're going to stretch our legs, grab drinks, grab bios, and all of those good things. We encourage you to do the same. Maybe a little bit of quick yoga, 5 minutes of yoga, but downward dog, thank stance, whatever I know words. But until we're back, have fun. I have uploaded the thing, and I'll tell you what I'll do as well. I'll play one of the previews for the show that Mackenzie was talking about on the way in. We'll play one of the Zyra intros. In fact, we'll play the one that Mackenzie made in collaboration with Alice. So let's do that. We'll be back in roughly 5. See you in a minute.
I remember when we were 1. A world of wonder, of rich diversity and creatures yet undiscovered. A world of danger, intrigue, and most of all, magic. But now our world is threatened. A darkness has come. An infection, spreading seeds of destruction through our crops, our livestock, our people. I, along with most of our people, have fear. Time is running out and I'm going against everything I believe in. But despite this, for the first time, I feel hope. Because I found something.
Oh, hi everyone, and welcome back. Hope you had a fantastic break. That premiere video there was, well, that promo video there, that teaser, was for Zyra, which will be coming at 4 p.m. PDT on Friday. Not here, but on the Gilding Light channel, Satine Phoenix's Gilding Light channel. So, be ready to check that out this Friday. It's the premiere episode. That video was made by Mac. It features Alice heavily, and the world is... Oh my goodness, it's going to be great. I will hand straight back over to Mackenzie.
I just want everyone to know that during the break, I did in fact make a living coffee machine stat block, and it may have an ability called Dirty Bean Juice. Anyways, why am I a professional TTRPG designer? I shouldn't be allowed to have this power. Anyways, so last we left off, every door in the prison became unlocked.
Lander is gonna.
Oh no, keep going. Yeah.
So Lander's gonna look at Guthrie. I have a feeling this wasn't intentional, was it?
Well, everything opening now. I mean, I've still got my keys, I think.
Guthrie, sure there's a
What?
procedure in place for this eventuality, right?
No, there isn't.
I mean, there must be something. Maybe you have a standard operating procedures manual, or...
We don't have standards in the Feywild, period.
riot
So-
training?
Why would they riot? This place is great.
So what you're saying is there's going to be a lot of chaos real soon?
Probably. There's probably a lot of very pissed off Fae about to come crashing through. Or more just like really angry gods. I don't know exactly how everyone... And he just sort of pokes his head out. And then just sort of shrinks back in. Alright, well, that's okay. Cool. Fine, this is fine. Everything's fine. No, we don't have riot procedure. No one out breaks out at the entirely same time.
Listen, it's okay to be frustrated and upset right now.
I'm
but,
not frustrated or upset. I'm just kind of scared.
And that's okay too. But the important thing is that we're going to get through this. We're still going to get you your coffee, all right?
Okay.
Just deep
okay,
breaths.
Okay. Well, look. So everyone's probably trying to find their stuff right now, which is in a couple of vaults on the upper floor. But I think I can get you there. We just have to use the employee passageways, which I think I can get you through without too much problem, as long as none of the other guards are there.
Guthrie,
They don't
Guthrie,
yell at me.
you're panicking. You didn't take any of my stuff.
I took your javelins.
I can live without my casual javelin.
But I won't. It was a really nice javelin, though. You should totally have it
I
back.
can accessorize again. What's much more important is your career. I think we should talk about it.
Do we want to talk about it before everyone comes in and tries to kill me because I'm a god, or after?
I think you should take the guard helmet off, Guthrie.
I should probably right. He goes, takes off the guard helmet. Does anyone
mean-
want this? Does anyone want this? I feel bad kind
I'll-
of leaving it here.
I'll take it, thank you. I just
Okay.
tie it to my belt. Now I probably look more like a guard than Guthrie does, because I'm still wearing my guard's uniform.
Yes, you do.
Guthrie, clearly the Queen of the Feywild, or whoever employs you, isn't taking you seriously. Have you ever
Has this
been...
become a therapy session for Guthrie? Is this
Yes.
what this session is?
Has anyone even cared if people escape?
I mean,
You're holding...
I do because they're my friends sometimes, but most of the other guards don't. They just kind of like the stability of having a job.
But this is the thing, it's not really a job, is it? It's just a joke. There's no laws in the Feywild, so... There's no point to this.
Roll me a persuasion check at advantage.
If I roll high, I want Guthrie...
Could I go to give him an advantage?
He already has it.
Oh, okay.
Friday already has advantage
All right.
because Guthrie's already on the fence, so you don't have to give any extra advantage.
Amazing.
You can get I'd say if you want to do something to help, we can do numerical like bonuses, so like +1, +2, or something like that. Describe how you help convince Guthrie to abandon his job and live a life on the run.
Yeah, sure. And Guthrie, since there are no real protocols here, what's to say there's any protocols for you having to stay here?
Well, I mean, the queen might be really mad, and then she might kill me or turn me.
But she's
into
already
a tree.
mad at everybody.
She might turn me into a tree, and I don't want to be a tree. No offense to you, Baha. You're a very nice dryad, but I'm not really fond of being a tree myself because I am a mammal and I don't want my bones to disintegrate.
Which won't happen if we get you some milk, which is in some better coffee on the outside.
Okay,
And
Friday.
not only that, we know people. I've met people who were out in the wastes, big sandy desert waste. The queen never goes there. They just drive around raiding for loot. They have a wonderful life.
Okay, roll me a persuasion. I'll add a bonus because this is great.
Oh
Goodness
no!
Oh my god.
No!
Thank goodness for advice.
Whoa! Oh, that could have gone bad.
Oof.
Oof. Oof.
I nearly started the final encounter.
That would have been real sad, man. It would have been depressed Guthrie trying to fight you.
The final encounter begins. It's really Guthrie. He takes out a gun. Just takes out a gun.
Mage Hand Press has rules for that.
Of course they do.
Oh my god, are you
yeah.
trying to make this Mage Hand Press's new slogan? We have rules for that? I'll fly it past Justin, see what he thinks.
Given this session, it should be.
Mage Hand Press, more rules than Pathfinder.
You want to send me into coffee machine? We got rules for that. Yeah, Guthrie kind of goes, okay, all right. I'll help you get out, but you got make sure no one, I don't. All right, yeah, okay. We can do this. We can do
You've
this.
got this.
All right,
You've got this.
We've got
yeah.
this. We've got this. All right. And there's a screech from outside, and something hits the wall, and then Guthrie looks out, and there are like 3 very angry pixies that just sort of go freedom and soar past. Okay.
They're not even interested in you. You're fine.
No one really is interested in me. Well, that's another story. So let's go and get stuff and make sure you all have equipment and stuff. And I want to make sure I get some more weapons and stuff, because if I'm leaving here, I want to make sure I don't have just like one sword. I want more pointy things, because apparently outside that's kind of what people have and carry. And I've never really been outside, but it's okay. Let's go. And he just sort of steals himself and just marches out the door.
Wait, can I take Venti with me? And he picks up the coffee maker. Sorry, she.
Oh, is that their name? I always just call him Philia, but like if they actually like have a name, I'm so sorry, Venti. Right. Yeah, no, you can totally take Venti.
Venti is a great name, I agree.
It's a very good name. And then this coffee machine just goes and just sort of purrs and rubs its head against you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Your
you can
coffee
totally...
is really hot. I'm sorry, I can't keep holding you like this. And she kind of just puts it to the side and like
And you
hangs it
can
off.
see the coffee machine on the ground and sort of like scuttles around and sort of and then sort of nudges you again, and then just sort of like scuttles off.
Yeah, there you go.
And it just sort of goes to the door and then sits and turns to look at you, even though it doesn't have eyes, and then just sort of sits there and just waits expectantly for you to follow.
Oh, I'm coming, and I just follow it.
And the coffee machine and Venti just lovingly just sort of bounces beside you, just boinky 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 boinky, and occasionally splurts out a little bit of coffee as they walk.
I'm just skipping along.
Oh yeah, it's a skipping coffee machine.
All right. Well, I suppose we should follow the coffee machine.
I second that notion. Yeah, I also second this, and you see Floos take out his trumpet and blow a note, and you see just blood appear out of the trumpet.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use to heal and hurt again to give Guthrie some temporary hit points.
Okay, give Guthrie some temporary hit points.
right.
Take that self damage.
That's self damage.
Sweet self
Oh
damage.
God.
Ooh.
Well,
Yup.
How many hit points does Guthrie? How many bonus hit points does Guthrie get?
13.
13. Dope.
And you all see Floos just like, hey, it worked, and just blood coming out the side of his beak.
that also didn't look healthy. Floos, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. You want one too? You want one too?
No. I'm very
I
healthy.
blow. I blow the same note. Oh God! Please take 5 points of damage. 5 points of healing. Oh.
Wow. Temporary?
Temporary. And if they're hit while they have this up, they take 5 points of poison damage.
This is Hawthorne. No, is this Hawthorne? No, is it Hawthorne?
Butterwort.
Butterwort, right, okay. I'm trying to remember the abilities I gave you.
You wrote it.
I know, I haven't finished it yet, so shush. It's Butterwort, Hawthorne, and... Frickin' I don't remember the other one.
Snapdragon.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Nice.
I don't remember. It's cool. It's a pretty dope class, though. That's all I remember. It was cool when I wrote it, but it's been about a week. Okay, yeah, you can all follow Guthrie as you walk through these hallways. Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just sort of walking?
I think I'd just kind of be walking. I don't know about the rest of the group, though. Unless they said otherwise.
Everyone seems excited, so I'm also excited.
Okay.
Bedecked in armor and weapons. I'm not, like, stealth. No.
And Floos just blew their trumpet, so they're definitely not stealthy.
Okay.
Cool. Who wants to roll me a D100?
Me.
Okay, Paladin, roll me a D100. Let's see what happens. Okie dokie. That is a 78. Okay. Cool. Let's actually get, can everyone roll me a D100?
Absolutely.
Everyone, you say?
Yes, everyone.
That's the right command for that, right?
There are so many D100s happening. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so there's 78 and 80. Yeah, it's /R 1D100.
Oh, it's /R. I used the Discord version. Where it's exclamation
30
point.
and a 76. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, so you are able to walk. You sort of you follow Guthrie. Guthrie is able to lead you through some of the employee hallways. You can hear sort of like creaking and cracking and like sort of almost explosion, like spark noises behind you. But Guthrie is able to lead you into the through an employees only door and just sort of pushes you through. This hallway looks almost as abandoned, like actually looks more decrepit and abandoned than the hallways you were in with like the actual like cells, because no one has apparently like walked in these halls or been here. But Guthrie goes, all right, we're gonna keep going this way. I can get into like the storage room and you can like re-equip yourselves and stuff, and unless you've already got everything. I can get you some other javelins though. I really am sorry for taking your javelins. I promise I'll get you new ones. They'll be better and they'll be more casual and more fashionable. I promise.
You don't need to worry about the javelins. They were only casual javelins at best. I wasn't
they
even
were
that
really-
committed to them.
They weren't a committed javelin ship,
Yeah.
you could say. I'm
Javelins
gonna
with
cast.
benefits, actually.
Oh no.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level, by the way, because that hurt a lot.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, at some point while it's convenient, I feel like Lander would mention, and since it sounds like we might be going into some trouble, I think you all could use some extra help, and I'll cast Aid on the other 3 players.
Okay.
Which one's 8 again? What does
what
that one
is-
do?
Increase your maximum hit points by 5 for 8
Yes.
hours.
Dope. Okay, yeah. Buff those. All right. As you walk, cool. I'm just looking at the things that might happen because, if you're not being stealthy, random stuff might happen. Anyways, yeah. So Guthrie kind of leads you down, and I need Floos and Friday to make me a perception check.
I'm perceptive. Watch this time.
Okay. On a 12, you can sort of hear this, but it's Floos who really gets the attention of this. As you're sort of walking through, you sort of exit out of a door, and as Guthrie's kind of leading you down another passageway, you hear this sort of rattling, and this like, let me out, let me out, stop. And you can see 3 like pixies sort of holding up this bird cage and kind of like, not necessarily rattling it intentionally, but they're trying to drag it along. And 12, this little mechanical clockwork bird is just sort of bouncing around on the inside like a pinball.
How far away are they?
They're within like 30 feet.
I called them. Excuse me, y'all with the cage.
What do you want?
Do you mind letting go of that cage?
Bob, it's shiny, I want it.
We need the
No.
bird inside. You can have the cage.
But the bird is shiny, and we want a shiny bird.
Well, I can give you something just as amazing as the shiny bird.
Well, really? Because the shiny bird talks, and I like the shiny bird talking.
Well, you know what I can give you instead?
Uh-huh.
I cast poison spray.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
What did you give them, Floos?
These are small creatures. They're outie.
The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 2d12 poison damage.
Okay. I don't have stats for these tiny. I may have stats for everything. Mage Hand Press does have rules for this. I just don't have them right.
You see Floos.
Yeah. Go. Yeah.
You see Floos just kind of take out his trumpet and just blow out a sour note, and you see this, just some green mist pour out.
Yeah, and these pixies go, okay, fine. And they just sort of drop the cage, and it just sort of, it rattles a little, and you see 12's fine on the inside. 12 just is like upside down, kind of on the ground. Oh, you finally came for me.
How you doing, 12?
I do not like being in a cage.
Don't worry, I'm sure your friends would have come sooner, but we had to get coffee first, and Lander will sip his coffee.
12 gives you, like, 12 is a bird, but 12 gives you the look like, what the hell, bro?
Floos is gonna walk over to the cage. Is it locked?
Yes, it is locked.
Can I try and force it open?
Yeah, make me a strength check.
Thank you very much for that donation, Taurus Donuts. 2 subs. Appreciate you. Y'all have been very kind to us today. Thank you.
I have nothing for strength, so 11.
Yeah, try and pull on it, and 12 is able. 12 is a bit of a chonky burb, so he kind of like, it takes him a while to flip over, and you're kind of tugging it, and he's just sort of finally upright and just sort of looking at it. You are not opening it.
Guthrie, could you help me out here?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really that strong.
Do you have a key?
No, I wasn't the one who locked him up.
I see. Well, do you want me, looking at 12, do you want me or Friday to hold on to you?
I could try and bust the door open.
By all means. And I hold the cage up in front of my chest.
I will take the cage door firmly in hand,
Uh-huh.
plant a foot on the base of the cage, and I
Uh-huh.
want to rip it like, I don't know.
Open it. Yeah, make me an athletics check.
Kaddish! 24.
Yeah, you rip this cage in half. You don't even rip it on the door. You just rip the entire cage in half.
There we go.
12 sort of flutters up. Like you could tell he's a little dizzy, and he kind of does. He does the literal cuckoo bird circles before like settling on your chest, or setting on your chest on your shoulder. I am dizzy, and just sort of leans against you.
There.
I do not like prison.
I've realized that. Most birds don't, actually.
Do you know any other birds in prison?
I raised my wing.
12 sort of looks at you like, are you a bird? You don't look like me. It's like
Hey.
the cat doing the sentience check.
Hey, it's still a bird just because they don't look like you, 12.
And I can fly. I have feathers. I have a beak
And a trumpet.
and a trumpet.
I don't. That wasn't 12 speaking out loud, but 12 just kind of looks real confused. Like,
Where did all those pixies go? I saw them here and then they were gone.
they flew away with the obnoxious stench of a literal sour note.
Oh, okay.
Venti sort of like sits on your foot and nestles down.
Oh, hi. You want more pets? Yes, you do.
So, Guthrie, how do we get out of here?
So right, yeah. There's a. Okay. There's an elevator up top. We're kind of in underground in a. Right, yeah. So we're gonna have to take an elevator or like a teleport square. I don't think we might have to go steal one of the teleport charges from one of the other guards. Well, that shouldn't. You're criminals, right? You can steal things, right?
Not really a criminal, no. I'm kind of a guard.
I'm kind of a guard too, actually. It's
Oh,
I'm just here for the party.
Yes.
You can steal things, right? He looks at Blues.
Sweating now, surrounded by 2.5 guards. Yeah. Yes, I can.
If that's what friends do, I can help too.
Okay. We're gonna go into the guard room and oh wait, shoot. No, we're gonna have to okay. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. This way.
all right. I'll take your
I'll
word
follow.
on that. I'll follow.
Skip,
I mean-
skip, skip, skip.
what could possibly go wrong?
Don't
This is
tell me
D&D
like that.
Scrat.
Don't tell me like that, Scrat. Don't do that. Don't do
I'm
that.
sure
Foreshadowing.
everything will be
To be
fine.
fair, this has been I think the most successful prison break I've ever seen. So
It's kind of just happened around us, really.
I
It's-
know.
It's quite nice. I'm not sure at this point if we want to break out. It does seem quite nice in here. There's a coffee machine.
But it doesn't produce great coffee.
And that's where we draw the line.
The grass is always greener.
No. Yeah, the coffee machine in this prison's lame. We got to find another one.
Excuse you. Venti is upset about that.
Yeah,
You heard Venti's feelings. Look at
that
him.
wasn't a character, but yeah.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
fine.
Yeah. So cool. You're able to walk. And then you can actually, as you walk, though, Guthrie sort of stops, and then and just freezes. Guthrie just freezes.
Something wrong, Guthrie?
Okay. So, you know how we saw like all the prison doors open?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes, yeah.
Well, I forgot. We've got a bit of a warden, and I think the warden's coming because every door opened.
Right.
So we go say
She's
hi, right?
Right there. Sort of points down the hall,
I look down the hall where Guthrie's pointing.
and you can see a really familiar-looking woman, actually. Sort of like tall with long, long, long black hair, sort of coppery skin, almost identical to the woman you had stolen from last episode. I don't know how time works. Last episode.
I'm gonna walk behind Guthrie.
She looks almost exactly the same, except this one has a necklace around her neck, and the other one didn't because you stole it.
Is there anything particularly noticeable about this necklace?
It looks exactly like the one you had, where it was part of the number 2.
Oh no.
Because I didn't fix number 2 last time, right?
You only half fixed her.
Yes. Great.
Does she want to hang out with us?
No, I think she wants to battle to our death. I say excitedly.
That sounds fun.
Well, I don't know if we have to go that far. I mean, as far as we can tell, Guthrie, you haven't done anything wrong. You're still maintaining custody of the prisoners that were under your care, right?
I mean, I think so, but I did just take off my helmet, and I did say I wanted to get out, and I think, I mean, I could pretend that I wasn't, but I'm not a very good liar, so
Guthrie.
I don't.
There are no laws. You're not in trouble.
But there are truths, and she can tell when I'm lying.
That's
And I
great.
don't want her to
but
tell when I'm lying.
It doesn't matter if she can determine whether you're lying or not. The question is whether you're just in your thoughts and actions. Lies or not.
But she wanted you in the prison, and I let you out.
Don't worry. I'd like to have a word with her myself.
Why? And panic just goes across this guard's face.
I'm going to draw Al.
Wow, look who finally decided to show up again.
And I
and
put
draw
Al
me
away.
back.
But was my bow confiscated?
I will say, let me think. Honestly, I don't think your bow would have been confiscated because it's a ranged weapon and you're in a confined cell. There's not a lot you can do with that. So yeah, you'd still have your bow.
It might
I
have
just think-
confiscated the arrows, though. Those qualify as pointy.
I mean, they might just be just the arrow tips. They're not as it might just do a little bit of reduced damage, but you can still use them. For the sake of being able to do things in combat, I'm gonna let you have your arrows.
It's nice that they let me keep everything.
They did. They kind of were like, you're not really that much of a threat. You're just kind of lost. It's okay. We'll put you with the one who has the cards. You'll be fine. You'll get along just fine.
Oh yeah, I'm very lost. You're right.
They're just like, this one's just lost. Just put them in the just put them there. Just there we go.
I'm home.
Okay, yeah. So you draw Al, you put Al away. What are you doing next Friday?
Drawing the sun sword.
Oh, hi.
And I'd like to turn them on slowly. Slow light sword extend. Wow. Probably about this point, the brass trumpets go dun dun.
Buzz! There we go.
That was wonderful.
Good,
Wonderful.
So, anyone else doing anything?
I'm going to wait a little longer and see how this goes before.
Okay.
Well, I'll
the
cast
warden...
Bless.
Sorry.
that's
Yes.
I'll cast Bless.
Okay, who are you targeting with Bless?
Definitely Friday and Floos.
Mhm.
And probably, yeah, I'll do Baja as well.
Okay.
Just same 3 people.
Okay, cool. And then, Floos, what are you doing?
Is the warden wearing any armor?
Doesn't appear to be.
Is she wearing anything metal?
She's wearing a necklace.
Okay. Can I cast a spell?
Sure.
How far away is she?
She's about, what did I say? 30 feet? 30 feet.
I cast heat metal on the necklace.
Okay. Do I have to make a save or anything?
Actually, I think heat metal might be one of the things where it isn't a save.
I think it's only a save if you can get it off, right? If you can take
If
it
I
off.
can-
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
How do I get this to post up in the chat?
Click it.
Yeah, it should just click and it should.
It might
Maybe it
be.
might
There
have
might
a
be
level.
a pop-up window behind your character sheet.
Hey, there we go. And that'd be casting that 3rd level.
Okay. Takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. Bonus action on the spell to cause damage again. Must succeed on a concentration saving throw. And it has disadvantage. Okay, yeah, well, she can't drop it because it's around her neck. So,
So-
yeah, roll me 3d8 damage.
Sweet.
I like this.
11 damage.
11
Boom.
damage. You okay? Cool. Yeah, you can see her. Like, you can see. Well, actually, what does your heat metal look like? You want to describe the spell?
Yeah, you see Flus take out a lyre and start plucking away the strings very frantically. You see one of the strings turn bright red alongside her necklace.
Yeah, and she just sort of and just sort of like tries and gets it off, but like can't get it off.
Specifically, Flus says this.
Out of
Beautiful.
curiosity, how many instruments is Floos carrying?
6.
6. All right. That's actually lower than I was expecting.
How many of them are trumpets?
4.
Good. Okay, yeah, you can see this woman scream and try and get this necklace off, but they can't. What is everyone else doing as she screams? And I need to change up the music because this is too calm.
Oh no, she needs help, and I'm running towards her. And I'm going to. Is there a? I'm able to use control water, right? Because for some reason I wasn't able to find that.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah, I guess I couldn't find it. Okay, so I'm going to use control water and pour the coffee from my cup on the necklace in order to cool it down.
I
hot
think that coffee is hot.
It is, but
So
she
that
doesn't.
doesn't work.
I'll douse it.
Okay, yeah, you're able to do that. Roll me 1d8.
Roll how much?
1d8. Add an extra d8 of fire damage to this already hot necklace.
Ooh.
Oh!
It should be okay now.
You can see this woman, and as you get up close to her, you can see this woman has like what looks like at first a very young face, sort of like a very elegant yet strong jawline, this long flowing back hair pulled into a plate, and this necklace that now is burning red hot that looks like almost like a broken half of a Roman numeral 2 kind of burning down her sternum. She's wearing like almost a nice pressed suit, and she's just sort of, as you dump more coffee down her shirt, she lets out another just sort of scream like, "You insolent worm! Why would you do that?
Wait.
That
Oh,
hurt!"
that was the coffee. Hold on, I have a water skin. I got it. Hold on. And she takes it out and gets actual water and pours it on her
Okay.
again.
Before you can do that, let's have everyone roll me some initiative.
All right.
Sure.
I didn't change this NPC's name. Hey! Oh my god, stop it! Stop it, roll 20, please! There we go.
Oh! Okay. Hey!
Okay, quick question, Baha. Do you want Venti to be in combat or not?
Yes.
Okay, I won't ever target Venti. Venti can't get hurt, but I just want to know if you want Venti to roll initiative and if you want to be able to tell Venti what to do.
Well, if Venti feels like he must defend Baja, then I suppose.
I will roll initiative for Venti, but Venti will only act in defense.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I love Venti. And then let's roll for Guthrie! I don't think Guthrie's gonna do much either, but let's just have him in here. Wow, Guthrie rolled really well. Guthrie rolled better than the freaking warden. Okay. Guthrie's gonna freaking run like a coward.
Guthrie, no.
Guthrie is scared. Okay,
Guthrie, why?
let's see. So Guthrie's actually top of the initiative. Then it's the warden. Then it's, I think next is Friday?
Yes, indeed. I will rush towards this person and be like,
No, I'm just going to
Oh.
see who's order in the initiative. Sorry.
oh, sorry. Yeah, 17.
Friday, yeah, and then who? Then both.
I think it was Lander.
Baha and Lander rolled the same.
Ah.
Who has the higher initiative bonus?
Baha
I
does.
do, yes.
Okay, so it's Baha, then Lander, and then when did the? I'll just the coffee machine goes on Baha's turn, and then last but not least, Floos. I just choked on something. Cool. So, it's the hag. The hag's up first, or the warden. It's just gonna make a claw attack at you, Baha, in retaliation to you pouring hot coffee down her front.
Okay.
Well, and it's a nat 1. The coffee really messed up with her. She takes a wide swing, and you're like, "Wait, I have a water skin." And it's like you don't even, you're not even attempting to dodge. You just sort of move to get another, be more helpful, and she just misses, and she just like, you can see it now as she sort of looks at you with was this like sort of very like pointed jaw, almost gets like sharper. You can see her teeth almost extending as she just gets more and more irate. With that, it is Friday's turn. Now, what would you like to do? Friday.
I am rushing forward
Uh-huh.
with my sun soul out. I
Uh-huh.
am being reckless.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna cast some darkness up in here, Mackenzie. You know it's gonna happen.
I know.
I'm going to attack the warden twice.
Go.
Oh yeah, we called it Sunny.
Yeah, I'm Sunny the Sunblade.
There's a 25 hit.
Yes.
Oh no, 27. Sorry, I'm reckless.
No, you know what? The 25 hits, but the 27 doesn't for some reason.
21.
I believe that hits. I don't think she has very high arm. Oh no, yeah, no, both hit. I'm just
Of
trying to
course,
find
bonus
your.
action, yeah, I didn't actually state bonus action rage. I'll rage after these attacks.
No, you have to rage in order to. It's fine. No, you said you were raging. It's fine.
Oh, did I? Oh, good.
Yeah, you did.
I think he did.
It's all blurring into one. Time and space coming together. The Feywild, it's real. Okay. Okay, cool. So I'll do the following damage then, and then the Noctem, the other table, one of the tables.
Mayhem. It's mayhem.
There's a table.
Yeah, mayhem table. Roll me 2d10.
There's a 4.
Yep, darkness.
There's a 4.
Why is it always
a
that
6.
one?
I don't know, Mackenzie.
Okay.
You wrote it.
No, it's look. I wrote it with the idea that it's a random roll table, and you wouldn't roll a 4 every single time.
So far, I have rolled a 4 every single time.
Every single time. Okay, so what's 6? Let me see. Okay. Oh my God, more fire damage.
Hey.
Roll me 1d6.
D6.
So this says okay. Doo-doo-doo. And that's a total of 11 plus 12, so 23 plus 1 fire damage. Okay, so that's 20 minus 24. And has no resistances, so I don't have to keep track of them. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Cool. Yeah. You take these 2 massive chunks, massive swings, and you slash across her, and you can see the sunblade just sort of slice against her, leaving these reddish burn marks across her what was once a very nicely pressed suit. As you do let's say the first swing, you can see that radiant energy from your sunblade just sort of courses up her form and makes the necklace around her neck burn hotter, and she takes extra damage. And then, like you willed it into existence, darkness blooms around you, and the entire room is now under the darkness spell. And I'm not bitter, you're bitter.
No, it's okay. I can do something about this.
You sound better, Mackenzie.
It's a shame I can't have a dark blade. If I had a dark light blade, that'd be cool. Then this would make even more sense.
I mean, it does make sense if you know things like I do, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey.
Anything else you want to do on your turn, Friday?
Bonus action done, movement done, double action done. The last thing I'll say with my remaining seconds of going is, that heat metal spell is very effective. Because I can't cast magic.
You say, from the darkness that just came from your attacks.
Yep, not me.
You should be noticing a pattern now, Friday. Anyways,
Follows me around. I'm
Baha.
just an unlucky customer.
Baha, it is your turn.
Oh no, everything's even worse now. It's even hotter. And as she's fumbling with the water skin, she can't actually get the water out. So she just does what she knows best and casts Frostbite to cool her down.
Okay.
The most
what does that spell
accidental
do?
combat.
I'm not familiar with the spell. What does it do? And if you're saying it, I can't hear because you're muted.
Oh,
There we go. Pro streamer,
Okay.
if we do that all the time.
DC
con save?
Constitution save. Con save. Okay. Okay, well, I rolled twice accidentally because Roll20 was taking some time. We're not going to use the second one. We're just going to use the first one. It's a failure.
It takes that damage and it
Takes that
has,
damage.
has disadvantage on the next attack.
I think it also has disadvantage on like pretty much everything because of the heat metal. So yeah.
Except
So
I
that's
was
minus.
attacking recklessly, so...
Now it cancels out. Ooh, okay, dope. Awesome. Yep. So yeah, what does this look like? Do you want to describe what Frostbite looks like when you cast it?
Sorry. God, this mic thing does not work. I'm freezing all the coffee and all the water that I've splashed onto her just around the necklace area.
Okay. Is there any like? Is it so you cast the spell and it does cool her down technically, but you can see almost that sort of that dark like frostbite burn sort of creep up along the neck.
Yeah, it's not what I intended, but it just ends up happening.
You know what? We applaud the attempt. We're here for it. Because I did say Venti has this ability. Venti is also going to do a thing. Where's Venti? Where's Venti's stat block? There's Venti's stat block. Venti is going to use Dirty Bean Juice.
Amazing.
And that's okay. Well, it's a DC 10, so it should be fine.
And we're in darkness, right? So I can't... I
No,
assume
it's-
this is
I
hitting
don't-
me as well, right?
I see. Yeah, you're gonna be caught in the splash radius. Venti just sort of goes bleh, and spits out hot coffee.
We're in darkness, so I can't see it coming.
Okay, so it's 2d8. Come on, Venti! Okay, so you get 3 points of fire damage and 6 points of acid damage, as does the warden. The warden is looking rough.
Oof.
With that, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Baha?
Frostbites over sunburns over frostbites. not a
About to be
good
worse.
time.
Stop.
I don't know what you did, Venti, but you're so cute. And I'm going to. Did I hear someone groan in pain on our side?
That was Venti just cuddling up back next to you. I don't think anyone else got hurt. Yeah, I mean, well, you might have heard Friday make a reaction sound, but like, I don't know how's Friday looking.
Doesn't a 13 save?
You
Half as
have
much.
disadvantage. Oh wait, no.
That's not an attack,
Oh.
it's a save. So.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. You only take half as much. Yeah. Then yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you're fine. You don't really hear anyone.
I look better than good.
Okay, I attempt to heal the warden.
Okay. You
Oh, no.
cannot see the warden. Do you have to be able to see the warden?
I think so.
Okay,
This
you
is not
cannot
like
see.
so dark vision doesn't apply.
This is
It's
magical,
magical
darkness.
Oh.
So frostbite was able to work because you were literally like right next to it. You had your like hand on it when it happened, but everything else, yeah, because it's magical darkness, it doesn't. You can't see through it.
Well, while I'm still fumbling with her, can I
Mm-hmm.
cast Cure Wounds at the same time?
Roll me a dexterity check to see like how if you are able to. The DC is like gonna be like a 10.
Sorry, Healing Word. I gotta make sure this is a bonus action.
Oh, healing word? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, so yeah.
To be fair, she doesn't have a lot of hit points, so like this is great. Okay, cool.
Oh no.
Yeah, you successfully cast. Oh, and it's yeah, okay, yeah, you're totally able to cast it. So dope. Yeah, she gains back 11 hit points.
See, it's fine. It's fine.
There's a very frustrated sigh from the darkness as she shakes out more of the hot coffee off of her. If that's the end of your turn, then it's next is Lander.
All right, so continuing the conga line of comic error we have here. Lander's going to be like, oh, wow, it looks like we got the bit of a magical darkness problem. And I'm going to clutch my holy symbol and use Radiance of the Dawn, which gets rid of, yeah, so there's like this angelic choir kind of thing, the flash of bright light. All magical darkness within 30 feet of me is dispelled. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait,
Wow.
does that work?
Yeah, it's not creatures no, it's only hostile creatures,
Okay,
but
okay,
it's
okay.
any hostile creatures. I don't get to pick. So I don't know if the warden still counts as hostile.
Oh,
or
the warden
if
is
it's hostile,
definitely
but-
hostile.
All right, that'll be a con save then.
Dave, go for it. Go. Roll 20, please. Roll 20, please. Roll 20. Roll 20.
Ooh.
That's an 8. What happens on an 8? What happens on a failure?
On an 8, it is 2d10 plus my cleric level fire damage or radiant damage.
Okay. This
ooh.
Brooklyn. Oh!
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Damn, that's a lot of
that
damage.
Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah.
that happened.
Mm.
What does this look like? She's not dead yet. But
Okay,
like, what
so,
does
yeah,
this
this
look
is-
like? Because that was beefy.
Yeah, so what happens here is, the magical dark, like I hold up my holy symbol, flash of like blinding light fills the room. The magical darkness just turns into smoke and disappears. And whatever deity I worship decides that this warden still needs to get smitten, whatever the proper word is. And so like the light just kind of coalesces into this white hot laser beam focused on the warden.
Okay. Okay. Floose and Friday, make me a perception check.
Do you say perception?
Yes. Ooh.
All 21s. That makes the last 3 sums of all the rolls 21.
8.
Hey, okay, Floose, you don't
You
see
have
this because I'm assuming you're preparing for what comes because your turn's next. Lander, is there anything else you want to do on your turn before I get to what Friday sees?
Apologize.
Okay. Like how is it a sarcastic apology or is it
No,
just like
no,
a
it's-
sorry?
Yeah, it's like oh wow, I did not know that was going to do that kind of apology.
Wow, I just saw roll 20 decided to roll double nat ones for you, Paladin.
Yup.
Okay.
These things
So
happen.
yeah, as this happens and as this light coalesces around the warden, Friday, out of the corner of your eye, and especially because you're close, you see that shadow, that holographic image of that little girl, like holding up her hands as if the light is coming from her, as if she's the one who's bringing the light around the warden, helping
Okay.
helping Lander's spell.
Got it.
With that, it is Fluce's turn.
All right then. Fluce is going to maintain heat metal. Yeah. So
Okay,
here-
is it another 3d8 damage or just 2d8?
3d8. Another
Okay, roll
3d8.
me 3d8.
Thank you very much for the subs
4
in chat there.
damage. 4 damage from 3d8.
Oof.
So we had 21 damage from 2d10 earlier. Just
Yes.
to clarify. Okay.
Math is not on my side.
Statistics, we don't know
it's,
her.
most of the heat goes into thawing the frostbite. It's just a lethal burn. A lethal burn.
Fluce is going to take out one of his trumpets and put it in his beak while continuing to play the lyre.
Uh-huh.
And cast poison spray.
You have to get within range, right?
I move up then. Oh no. Yep. I move within 10 feet and cast poison spray. She has to make a con save for me.
Whoa.
Chat is popping off. Thank you very much. We have a hype train going.
Oh
And
my
to get
god.
that hype train
Hey.
going into gear, Kawaifu gifting 10, making a total of 11 subs this hype train. Thank you so much. The support over the last few days has been incredible. We're already at level 3, which means all of us will be getting 2 nat 20s unless we hit level 4.
Unless we hit level 4, in which case everyone draws from the deck of many, which, you know, if we don't need any more chaos in this episode.
Oh
Let's
no.
do
More
it.
chaos. I feel like that Simpsons episode. We need more chaos. No, doesn't quite work. There's not enough syllables.
Okay, yeah, so you cast poison spray. What kind of save is it again?
She needs to make a con saving throw.
Man, I'm getting my con saving throw fingers getting tired of clicking this button. 17?
That's a pass.
Okay. It's honestly, you play the trumpet too well. You're too busy concentrating on strumming the lyre. It just doesn't.
I like how we're
I'm-
trying to assault her with every single element of Mother Nature as possible.
Yep, including coffee, the best natural element. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Fluce?
That is all I can do in my turn.
Okay. Top of the round then. Guthrie is standing back because Guthrie's like, you all seem to have this. I'm just gonna wait over here. Guthrie has fear. With that, it is the Dyad's turn. Dyad is Angie. What can the Dyad do? I don't remember. Oh, it can do this. So she essentially wipes burnt coffee from her brow, shakes off the the chunks of ice from the thing, waves the poison gas out of the air, and they're just like, all right, when I was coming down here to get everyone back in their cages after the goddamn, and she just sort of closes her eyes, and there is a flash of this dark, brackish lightning that just streaks out from her. Something that looks very familiar to the lightning that you've conjured up when you accidentally caused lightning to splash. We just hit a level 5 hype train.
Yeah, we've absolutely smashed it. We all have 2 advantages. We all have 2 nat 20s. We all, Mackenzie has 8 disadvantages to use against us, and we all need to draw from the deck of many. Oh my goodness.
Dope,
Chaos.
You know,
okay.
I've been mentioning that deck of cards I have.
I have them right here. We'll do that in a little bit. Everyone needs to make me, everyone needs to make me a dexterity saving throw. Because you're all kind of around her, so she just sort of, boom.
Well, I guess might as well use one of those.
Hey, you've got nat 20s
20s.
in advantage if you'd like to
Yeah.
use them.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would.
I'm gonna
I would
use
like to
a-
use a nat 20 because I have a +0 dexterity.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Using
I'm
net
gonna-
20.
Straight up do the same, yep.
Okay, cool.
Thank you,
Cool.
chat.
Cool.
Thanks, chat.
Thank you, chat.
That's 8d6.
I just gambled on advantage.
That's okay. You all pass. So you get what's 19?
Oh.
19 plus 15 is 34. 34 divided by 2 is 17. So you all take 17 points of lightning damage. My hair is
Ow.
going everywhere from how much chaos has happened. Oh boy.
I hope dryads
Welcome to the
are
Feywild.
vulnerable to lightning.
I think everyone. Is anyone vulnerable to lightning?
I'm
I
a
mean-
water nymph, so I just assumed that was a bad combination.
Yeah, it's fine. I won't electrocute you. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay. So Friday, it's your turn. Would you like to do? Shall we interrupt combat to pull from the deck of many?
Go
Shall
for
we
it. Give me a
pause?
second to continue updating the overlay as well.
Okay. So how this is gonna work is I'm just gonna keep shuffling this. Tell me when to stop, and then I'll pull a card. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Paladin. Tell me when to stop. Do you want front card or this card?
That card right there.
This one?
That card right there.
Okay.
Good choice. I have a good feeling about that
Destroy me.
Cool. I'll tell you what it is later. Who wants to go next?
one. I'll go next.
All right. Tell me when to stop.
All right. All right. All right. Stop now.
Okay. You want front
let's-
card or this card?
That one. The one your finger's on. Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Me.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. So do you want front card or the card that or this card?
Front card.
Front card. Okay. Oh, that one actually works out really well. Okay. Friday,
Do this
you pull the key again. I swear to God.
now.
Okay. Top card, bottom card.
Bottom card. The one firmly gripped against your thumb.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'll show what these are in the next 20 minutes. Okay. Okay. Cool. Friday, it's your turn. You are within grabbing range of the necklace, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to ask. I know heat metal is a concentration that lasts a minute. I'm gonna look at it. Is it still glowing? Like,
It is.
because I know they didn't use their action to redo the damage.
No,
but
they did.
it's
They did.
Oh, they did.
Boosted. Yeah.
Oh,
but,
did.
But it only did 4 points of damage, so I'm gonna say the outside is all frostbitten. It's only the inside part of the necklace that is burning her, so you can grab it.
I'd like to make a very specific attack, if you are okay with it. I don't want to attack
Sure.
her. I would like to attack the necklace that she is wearing.
Like, stab it or grab it?
Like, you know when, like, there's a door that you can't get through, so you have to beat the door's AC and, like, smash the shit out of a door? I want to do that, but to something someone's wearing. Is that possible? Can we do that?
Sure.
Also, I forgot to mention, but yeah, I cast Bless at the start of the fight, so we have an extra D4 on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay, go smash the necklace. Go for it.
Reckless attack, of course. Recklessly precision attacking the necklace. One of them might hit. 26?
Yep.
Extra attack as well. Why not?
Yep.
22 as well. 10.
So, quick question: are you trying to destroy the necklace, or are you trying to smash your wrist against it so it
I'm
gets
trying
into
to
the watch?
smash the chain.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. On the first attack, it absolutely shatters.
Brilliant. Does the bit fall to the floor?
Yes.
Okay, then the next attack will still be hurtling for her throat, so it's quite easy to just turn it into an attack against her. That's fine.
Yeah. So she'll take 24 points of damage. Dope.
And then, can I put my
Dope.
bonus action to do that thing that people in pubs do when, like, money falls on the floor? You ever seen people do that when they're like, they see money hit the floor and they
I
just put their
just
foot on
turned
it?
21. I have not been in enough pubs.
Oh yeah. Okay, bit of English culture for you. Like sometimes like people who are maybe questionably moral might see money on the floor and put their foot on it and just stand there until there's no one around so they can pick it up without anyone seeing. I used to work in a pub. I used to see people do it all the time thinking they're being really clever.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you could totally do that.
I'm just gonna stand on it.
Okay, you can stand on it. You're standing on it. Anything else
Mine
you'd like to
now.
do on your turn?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I need to roll on the thingy table then. You made this table. This is all
Yes.
you.
All right.
The fact that I made it doesn't mean I have to like it. I just had to follow your instructions.
I did request it.
Okay, Scrat, roll me 3d6.
I have fear. 6.
Okay. Cool. So you take 6 points of lightning damage, as does she. She is looking really rough. On a 5 though, what everyone else sees is Friday blip out of existence. The necklace goes with you, but you are blipped out of existence. Oh look, there he goes. There we go. Bye. Yeah.
Oh no.
Next in the initiative is Baha. This warden is looking rough.
How do I rationalize this?
Okay, that has been the motto for this entire game. How do I rationalize this?
Clearly,
Been a zany session.
she's in so much pain that it's just not enough cool water. We gotta get more.
Yeah.
So, tidal wave.
You know, to be fair, you've always heard, like, you know, when you get wounded, you need to clean the wound, right? So the easiest way to clean the wound is throw a bunch of water on it, right?
Just wash all the pain away.
And the easiest way to throw a bunch of water is to create a tidal wave.
Okay,
I hope that works.
awesome. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother making the save. So this finishes her off. Do you want to describe how it looks?
Sure. I get as much water from my water skin as possible, including some of the coffee that was drooling from Venti, and it's just this sort of bluish brown wave of just very deadly and ominous looking tidal wave to just aggressively just push on to the warden in hopes that things will be all right afterwards.
Okay. Scrat, are you acting or are you actually confused at something?
No, I'm acting.
Okay. Yeah. So you absolutely just wash this tidal wave hits, and you can see well, Lander, you can see this especially. There's a little sort of and like a little spurt of coffee shoots up from Venti, and it joins the tidal wave at the bottom. Just I want to be a part of this too, man. And the warden goes absolutely sprawling. You can see her like crash into the back wall down the hall and collapse unmoving. And as that happens, Friday is nowhere to be seen. And as the warden sort of hits the back of the wall, she just sort of like, before she like, you could see like bits of her form almost like splintering, cracking like a porcelain doll. And she looks directly at Floos and goes, "You are going to regret that." And there is a brilliant sort of vroomf of this almost dusky purple pinkish energy, and Floos, you also disappear. All that is left is, oh, hello, don't do that, mouse. Are Guthrie, Venti, oh, I closed the wrong music. No, Guthrie, Venti, Baha, and Lander are left in this sort of waterlogged hallway.
Wow. I hope those other three are okay.
Yeah, everything became less exciting all of a sudden, so I think everything's okay now.
Yeah,
Well-
I had no idea that light thing was gonna smite her like that. That was a
and you could see
freak
Guthrie
accident.
literally poking out of a janitorial closet.
Yeah.
That was really cool. So I think she's dead now. So do you want to come with, you want to go with me?
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Okay.
We should probably leave here somewhat
Yeah.
quickly. I really hope those other two are okay.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to be able to come with you if I could.
Hey. You know what? That could be really nice.
Yeah, I think actually just one moment. And he kind of goes and he like wades through the puddles of this of the what is left and kind of like goes through like the remains of the warden's clothes as the warden herself had disappeared, and he pulls out like a little almost like a disc that is inscribed with a bunch of runes. So I don't think she'll be needing this. I knew she didn't live here with us because she didn't like us. So I think this is I don't think she's going to be going home anytime soon. We could probably, like, take it and, stay there, recuperate a bit.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Guys, can we get some coffee now?
Yeah. Let's go get some coffee.
Coffee.
And that is where we leave you two. However, Floos,
Yes.
you get swallowed up in this massive swirl of dark energy. And then the ground suddenly comes to like hit you and you fall flat on your face.
If I'm aware that I'm falling, could I just fly down?
You can't see this coming. It is
Gotcha.
so you hit. It doesn't deal any damage. You just find yourself flat on the ground. This ground is cold. Like that sort of clawing cold that sort of just like almost scratches at your skin. And when you look up, you see this very shadowy figure, almost like the like a mockery of your lady's image. That same sort of that face you remember, except sharper. The eyes you remember, except less kind. Almost transparent. And she looks up at you, and she looks down at you, and there is a grin that stretches far too wide. Okay, I am done with my sister's meddling. We're going to have some fun. And Friday, when you appear, you disappear, and for a moment it's like, oh, you feel like it's that normal thing that has happened before when you swing and there's that sudden surge of magic. But this time, when there's that surge of magic, you feel the world around you completely disappear. You feel something. You feel the watch on your wrist stick to something. And then you feel something else lash around your other wrist. You feel something lash around your thighs, pulling you down onto your knees until you're kneeling on the ground with these thick, heavy chains on your wrists. And as you look up, you can see you are on a tower of sorts, high up in this twilight sky, and sitting in front of you is a woman with this pale skin and long black hair and a very cold grin on her face and a crown, shattered and asymmetrical, sitting on her head. And she's leaning sort of in this chair sideways, her arms thrown over the armrest. She goes, well, hello, Friday. So nice of you to finally join me. And that's where we're going to end this episode of Downside Up.
Well, heck!
Stop hurting my boy.
Hey, I said Guthrie was fine. I don't know what
Guthrie,
you want.
Guthrie is fine. We're gonna go get some coffee. Guthrie and I are having like a total like happy ever after kind of fairy tale ending thing.
Guthrie, Baja, and Lander go off to a nice house in the countryside. They live and they have Venti. They raise Venti as their pet. They have good coffee. They live great. Everything's great with them. It was really nice how the two recurring players drew these cards.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Oh no.
Well, those cards are from the Deck of Many, who are one of this show's sponsors. Check out the Deck of Many online now. These cards are fun interactions which cause peril and beauty for your players. Also, they have a Humblewood campaign, which you can find here on Thursdays at 6 p.m. EDT. We also have Mage Hand Press, who sponsor this show. The Faith Folio for 5e, which is a Feywild expansion. All of their PDFs are currently 25% off. We're also sponsored by Hero Forge, who make these wonderful minis. You might have seen them in the stream before this, where we were creating some minis. I'm about to upload a bunch to the Discord, which we'll give some information about shortly. Also, Dungeon Fog. Dungeon Fog, for all of your map making needs, they have a free tool where you can go and create some maps, print, download, share with your friends, and play on. If you like the look of it, you can upgrade to premium for a 10% discount using our code SCRATAC. We are going to go around and say hello to everyone, say where we can find each other and all that good stuff. Oh boy! So let's I'm going to post the social links in chat. If you want to see the Discord where I start uploading things, you can head there. Otherwise, let's go around and say hello to everyone. We'll go the opposite way around and start with Ben Sandfelder.
Hello. Yeah, again, the best place to find me is just going to be on Twitter. But yeah, I do indie game development and fun stuff like that. So yeah, follow along. And thanks for having me on the show tonight, everyone.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you for being
You're
here.
a delight. Next around the table, we have Nuya. Hey, Nuya.
Hello. I'm on Twitter mostly, and I'm also on Discord, and you'll just find me at the Scratticus Discord if you ever needed me. And I also have a Twitch and a YouTube, so yeah.
Yeah. I've shouted out your Twitter and Twitch there in chat. Thank you
Yep.
very much. Next around, hey, Paladin, how's that skull feeling?
Feels bony.
In the bone
Yep.
zone.
Feels bad, man. It feels especially bad because of my avatar. My logo is always a skull of some kind, so it feels apropos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm HC Paladin. You can find me on Twitter under HC Paladin. I'm the co-director for the Islands of Sima Una, and I'm happy to be here. Sort of.
Last, but most certainly not least, our wonderful DM, Mackenzie.
Oh, hi. This was really fun, y'all. I mean, the other two cards are also super fun. These are also great, and I love being able to make sure Guthrie survived and stuff. But I've gotten special attachment to these two cards. And it was really great being able to pull it on you, Scrat. Anyways, I'm Mackenzie Lane DA on Twitter. You can hear me laugh maniacally into the void on Twitter up there. You can also find me as a cast member on the upcoming show Zyra, which is going to premiere this Friday on the Gilding Light channel at 7 p.m. EDT. You can also see me over on D&D Beyond, over doing stuff with MCDM, over on DM's Guild, a bunch of cool stuff. And if you want to find out what the results of these cards will end up to, tune in next week, same time as always. I will be here, continuing my chaos. Scrat, back to you.
Indeed. I totally didn't shout out any of your things while you were doing that. Let me just do that quickly. And also, can one of you guys pop a link to the Sina Una thing in chat? Because that would be amazing. Can one of you all, please? Can one of you, please? Well, everyone, that is where we're going to wrap up this session. I have a fear. But hey, this is fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're all fine. Anything you say 5 times must be true, so we're definitely fine. Until next week, keep on evoking emotions. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Unfortunately, our next show has been cancelled. Normally, it would be Shards of Cerberus next, which is an Eberron campaign. Unfortunately, Faye is a healthcare worker. She's tied up at the hospital. Alice has fallen ill. And it's all just kind of falling apart. So we're gonna put a pin in that one. It'll be back next week, and we look forward to seeing you there. So we are going to go on a raid. Get ready for a raid, everyone. There is a raid incoming. Let's go and drop some bits on someone else. Catch you in a bit. Keep on evoking emotions. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Why would you help? Out of
Okay, chat. Our raid cry is loaded. Let's go. We are going to raid another channel, which we are going to be working with very soon. In fact, this Friday, we will be bringing a new show to their channel. Keep an eye out for all of the cool things that go on there. We are going to go. Let's start a hype train. Drop bits, drop subs if you got them. These people are well worth supporting. They are amazing people. They're currently playing The Witcher. It's gonna be a fun time. Get hype!